Nerevar, I saw a display of savagery the likes of which no member of any of Tamriel's races, man, mer, or lizard, should have to see. I was going to Suran to buy some more candles for the 6th house bases and decided to pick up some wraps while I was there. As I sat in the booth waiting to receive my wraps from the restaurant, I saw a fight break out between an orc and a bosmer. The orc was 7'50" and built like a steam centurion who watched too many masculinity influencers. My money was on him. The bosmer was about 5'0" and looked absolutely blasted on skooma. His eyes were sunken in, his teeth falling out, and he smelled like shitting himself was more of a lifestyle than a circumstance for him. I used to get into a lot of street fights in my youth. They called me the Dagoth Destroyer, and this bosmer was weak, Nerevar. But when hands began to be thrown, he jumped on top of that orc and sunk his teeth into him like a wild animal. No, I am not implying bosmer are wild animals, unless they want to be. He started biting and giving this orc the Green Pact special, by which I mean he was windmilling his arms at incredible speeds and beating the fuck out of him as the poor green bastard tried to shake him off. It turns out it is very difficult to get a bosmer off of you after he has latched his teeth into your pecs, and the orc had to use an ancient, dangerous, forbidden street fighting technique. He simply fell over on top of the bosmer and attempted to crush him with his weight. This should have killed that bosmer deader than dead, unmade him at a cellular level as he suffered explosive cell death from the sheer weight of this 500-ton orc crashing down on him. Unfortunately for the orc, this only seemed to steel his resolve. On the way down, the bosmer pulled a full Kuchulain and warp spasmed out, turned into a troll on the spot right before my godly eyes. Now, I had heard that this was something bosmer could do, something about defending their homeland in their time of greatest need. Apparently this junkie's body decided that a street fight in a disgusting restaurant was his time of greatest need. I suspect that the specific combination of dirt, blood, and unspeakable horrors on the floor of this restaurant accidentally contained all the alchemical reagents required to trigger the wild hunt. The orc, to give him credit, seemed much more annoyed than afraid, and managed to get away from the troll long enough to call the guards. I missed most of the rest of what happened because my wrap was ready and my mind was firmly on that. But the next time I was able to pay attention, the troll was being hauled off by the Suran city guard, and there was a restoration mage reattaching the orc's left arm and right leg. Judging by the lack of hair on the troll's limbs and the severed limbs on the ground, it appears that the orc won the fight, and the troll regenerated after the guards got it. I attempted to recruit that orc to the 6th house by offering him a wrap, but he told me I was an NPC and that I couldn't understand the troll-killing grind set. He still took the wrap, though, so I think I am making progress. Soon the divine disease shall enter his body, and he shall become my greatest corpus monster. I shall name him Calamar Gigante, and all of the mongrel dogs of the Empire will learn to fear him.